Okay, so just recording a quick reflection on my personal learning journey. So I decided to cut myself from social media for 3 days. What I noticed, really, I felt very disconnected. I guess it's kind of the point of social media is keeping us social with people together. And I feel like getting rid of this social aspect was almost a negative thing. I can see the positive benefits as well, but I'll get into that. So, in the negative aspect, like a lot of the times, like especially being in a program like this, we're quite busy and don't have a lot of time to hang out with friends or talk to friends in person, face to face. Even texting and on the phone sometimes is too much for people. And I found that really like not having that for 3 days meant really there was a lot of people I couldn't talk to because they simply didn't have the time and I simply didn't have the time. When it comes to the advantages though, those I noticed like I felt a little more free, like I was not really tethered to something. I could do what I wanted to do and not have to worry about talking to people, which is also sort of a nice thing to do. Thinking about how this is connected to mental health. So what I noticed a lot of the times is like during that 3 days, I would constantly reach for my cell phone. So not even thinking about it, almost like an addiction itself. So the end of it, like it really felt like I could live without social media, but the actual process of getting there was almost like overcoming some sort of addiction, like similar to you would see, obviously not that as intense, but to someone who had like a drug addiction or addiction to alcohol or something similar along the lines. So yeah, it was definitely an interesting experience, and I feel like social media and health kind of they go together, both positive and negative, where I can see like experiencing the negative aspects of not being able to socialize with a lot of my friends, and then the positive aspects of that separation. It sort of feels like I was depending on social media in a sense to feel gratified or happy within my social circle, but at the end of it, I can do that technically without social media, and relying on it, it's sort of an addiction. And I feel like the lack of it bringing my mental health down could be a bad thing. Just one final point I wanted to make, just touching on maybe other people's use of social media and mental health. I feel like a lot of what's put on social media is very, it's structured in a way that make people think they have to do something specifically or act a way or dress a way or think a certain way. A lot of people are open to putting their thoughts online, and these influence a lot of people. So when looking at the idea of disconnecting, sort of pulling yourself out of that influence could be great for your own personal self, like determining what you want to do, what you want to be, and not feeling the pressures of other people pushing what they want you to do and what they want you to be online. So thank you for watching my video.